This is the Talking Fish Podcast, the invisible world of lead generation, told by those who actually do it. A virtually unknown world, told one story at a time, with insights into strategies and tactics that work today. Data, facts, and content from sources drawn from first-hand experience. This is the Talking Fish, and I'll tell you about the hidden world behind lead generation that no one talks about.
Welcome back to another episode of Talking Fish. I'm your host, Quen Blake, and today I have the pleasure of speaking with Pavel Gray. Pavel is an expert in the field of yoga and fitness with a unique perspective on marketing strategies. Pavel, welcome to the show.
Hi, Quen. Thanks for having me. It's great to be here and to discuss how we can take content beyond fitness and allow it to inform our approach to viral email campaigns.
It's exciting stuff, isn't it? Just last week, we discussed innovative email strategies and how influencer marketing could amplify those efforts. Today, we're narrowing down on one aspect that everyone seems to want to crack the code for, making emails go viral.
Absolutely, Quen. Going viral is often seen as this elusive goal, a bit like catching lightning in a bottle, but there's actually more strategy involved than people think.
Right. People often focus on luck, but it's really about crafting the message, using the proper channels, and, crucially, knowing your audience.
Exactly, Quen. And that's where my fitness background comes in. When I'm creating content, whether it's an email campaign or an influencer collaboration, I approach it much like crafting a personalized workout plan. One size never fits all.
That's an interesting analogy, Pavel. Everyone's journey is personal, and that personal touch is exactly what can make an email resonate with an audience.
Correct. What we often overlook is the power of storytelling and relatability. A yoga instructor sharing a story about overcoming back pain through yoga, for instance, can strongly resonate with someone who has the same issue.
Stories have that timeless power to engage us. They bridge the gap between data and emotion. They do the initial groundwork, pulling a reader into your world and holding their interest.
In the emails that I've seen do well, there's often a mix of useful content and a compelling narrative. This synergy between these elements can encourage readers to share your email, thus contributing to its virality.
So, once you have the story, Pavel, how do you infuse it into an email to maximize its potential to go viral?
It starts with the subject line. It's your first impression. Make it count. Think about posing an intriguing question or promising that the reader will learn something unexpected. Then ensure the content delivers on that promise.
I couldn't agree more. The subject line sets the stage. If your readers don't open the email, no matter how great the content is, it's all for nothing. Do you have any examples of campaigns that you think really nailed this?
There's one that springs to mind from a fellow yoga instructor. She ran a campaign on the idea of yoga anywhere. Her subject line posed the question, "Can you find your Zen in a busy airport?" It immediately provoked curiosity.
Wow, that's brilliant. It instantly invites the reader to think about their own hectic life and wonder if they truly could find peace in unlikely places. And I bet the body of the email delivered on that theme.
Exactly, Quen. The email included tips on quick yoga sequences suited for cramped spaces, like an airport lounge, and encouraged readers to try it and share their experiences on social media, tagging the campaign.
I love how interactive that is. It's not just telling a story, but pulling readers into it, making them part of that story. Encouraging social sharing is key to virality.
Yeah, and she also used some neat influence tactics like featuring followers' shared photos in her subsequent newsletters. It helped build a community feeling.
Smart move. It's incidental marketing through community building, fostering that attachment to the brand. Pavel, how important is timing when it comes to sending these emails?
Timing, Quen, is everything. Just like in yoga, a good routine is all about engaging at the right moment. Similarly, sending emails when your audience is most likely to be checking their inboxes is crucial.
And have you seen any particular trends regarding the best times to send?
In general, early mornings and late afternoons tend to do well before people start work and when they're winding down. But I always recommend testing to see what aligns with your specific audience's habits.
Testing is key. What works for one brand or industry might not for another. Speaking of testing, let's talk a bit about content testing, especially A/B testing. How effective is it in crafting emails that can potentially go viral?
It's incredibly helpful, Quinn. With A/B testing, you can try out different subject lines or email layouts to see which resonates more. Even small tweaks to wording or images can significantly impact engagement metrics.
Absolutely. It's data-driven experimentation, trial, error, and learning from performance. Do you often revisit older campaigns to improve their virality through insights gained from A/B testing?
Definitely. Sometimes the audience evolves and their engagement habits change. Revisiting past campaigns can provide new learning opportunities and potentially breathe new life into previous content.
Renewing old campaigns with fresh eyes is a great tactic. It reminds me of that old movie remake scenario, same core content, but adapted for a new generation. Now, Pavel, any advice on how to handle and leverage unexpected viral success?
The key is to capitalize on it swiftly. Viral emails can drive significant traffic, so ensuring your website or landing page is ready to handle an influx is paramount, and engage with the newfound audience while they're interested.
Running with the momentum, right? Also crucial, even if it's unexpected, to have a follow-up strategy. You've got to keep the interest alive.
Exactly. It's all about keeping them hooked, showing genuine interest in them as potential customers or followers. Consistent communication keeps the momentum going.
Consistency is golden. Well, Pavel, this discussion has been fantastic. Any final words of wisdom to our listeners who are eager to make their emails the talk of the inbox?
Thanks, Quinn. I'd say don't be afraid to experiment. Take risks with your content and storytelling, but always keep the audience and the authentic connection at the forefront. Build relationships, not just a list.
Invaluable advice, Pavel. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your insights. I've certainly learned a lot, and I hope our listeners have too.
My pleasure, Quinn. Thank you for having me. It's been a fantastic conversation.
And to everyone listening, thanks for tuning into this episode of Talking Fish. Remember to keep experimenting and have fun with your campaigns. Until next time, keep those emails flowing, and may they all go viral.
Thanks for diving deep with us on the Talking Fish podcast. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more underwater adventures.